Chef down and Ghetto Gourmet. I'm making a fried shrimp dinner with, I already got basmati rice cooked off. Okay, I made it extra because I'm thinking about having a fried rice soon. Also, I want to make that chicken pot pie. As you can see, yeah, okay. I haven't felt well for the last couple months and it hasn't changed yet. Smash! Alright, so, everything's almost done here, except for the shrimp. What I'm doing with the shrimp is these are 21, 25s. Got them at Winco. You gotta, I told you about buying shrimp before. You gotta watch for all the big restaurants not to be having a shrimp feast. Red Lobster and McGrath's here, because once they have a feast, they buy up all the shrimp. But 21, 25s are an unusual size. I think they use them at McGrath's, if I believe correctly, but they don't use them at Red Lobster. They use 21, 30, 26 30s, which is a size just a little smaller than this. So this makes it really, really nice. See what we're doing, this is called butterflying it. You see how it butterflies out flat like that? Then we're going to take that, and I'm going to leave a little juice in there, okay? And, actually, let's do it like we did with the, I like that. With the cream, it's a little unorthodox, I know. First, I'm going to pick all the tails up. Yuck. Careful. So, it's just the bodies of the shrimp that are about to get this cream on them and not the tails, because I'm going to use the tails to bread with. So I just did it like that. Get the rest of the juice out. Rinse my hands before I touch my cream. And just a little heavy cream right on it. Alright. And then, because I want a thicker breading. So, alright, we got a pan, garlic and spinach. And, yeah. So, I go see a specialist tomorrow. Hopefully 3 years of... I'm just ready for this to be done, y'all. Can you feel me? You gotta love, say hurrah, man. Hurrah, man. I'm just been suffering a lot lately. Y'all don't get the good stuff. When I'm like, if I can't move, then I can't record it. And if I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't cry, let's say, but a man can make noises like. My dad told me to keep a journal. I told you that joke already, right? How do you keep a journal of that? Okay. Let's get back on my balls, right? I mean, back on my game. Get back on the ball. My bad. We're going to take some panko breading too. And we're going to do 50-50 panko. Or, no, 60-40 panko. 60 panko, 40 regular flour. And the other thing I gotta do for this is make a quick tartar sauce. You guys seen me do that before. Okay. a little wine in with my spinach. Don't do that. Just a little spritzer of wine, like a tablespoon. And I got garlic in the bottom of that pile there. You saw that. And so let's get these shrimp breaded after I wash my hands. Dang, my oil's on too. Maybe I should turn my oil off. Since I warmed it up a little bit, turn it off till I'm ready. Before I die! That'll kill you. Thing of oil fall on you, that'll kill you. It would be extraordinarily painful. But also with the fireball, if I was laying on the ground and then that thing caught fire, it would turn into a big old fucking fireball and start foaming down the sides. It's amazing what a grease fire does. I mean, it becomes alive. I mean, the whole, just the everything here. It would start foaming and then it would like turn into a fire and start coming up and flaming off the side. And this whole area would be engulfed. This whole area would be engulfed in a matter of like 15 seconds. Yeah, within 30 seconds after a grease fire, it's usually got the cabinets. Within 1 minute after a major grease fire, your house is on fire. Yeah, yep. So that's what I did with that. That's what I did with that. That was too fast. All right, look here. All right. My bad. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Oh, I can saute the spinach now. No, I won't. Oh yeah, I can. I'll just turn it on. Just turn on low and wilt it. All right, pepper. A little garlic. A little of this smoky Cajun, but I'm going to try to avoid all the peppers and just get the spice part. Alright. It didn't work too well, but it's worth a try. Paprika. Alright. So, that's what it looks like. Alright, about a half teaspoon of each. It's a fair amount of breading, and once you toss the breading around, here I'll show you. I'll toss it around, and now look at the color of it. See, all that spice disappeared really fast. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do our shrimp. And I'm going to put you guys down here so you can see this. I'm going to have to back you up, I think. And walk around the table and see if you can see that. Oh my God. Alright, yeah, you can. Alright. So, take one shrimp, put it like that, and then alright, so, and then we cover it and push it down. Okay, so I'll pick the camera up. I know I'm supposed to build a swing arm and all that, but my life lately. All right, see how it's flat. Okay, And I take that. All right. Let's set that over here. Like that. All right. So I'm opening the shrimp up. Okay. Pressing it down in the breading. I should have a dry hand and a wet hand. My spinach was starting to cook. So let's hurry dinner up. Turn the oil off. Shiminy cricket. Alright. So push it in. Dang it, I didn't cut that one. Uncle Bunny Busters. He says. Ultimacator. Alright guys, I'm just going to keep doing this, alright? So, I'm holding onto the tail, spinning it around in the flour, pressing more flour or breading on top of it, then I set it there. Again, pressing down until I get that butterfly to flatten out. Alright, that's why I put that cut in it. You want to put that cut about 2/3 of the way through. Almost 3/4, all the way through one side and part way into the next side. Man, this should not be that hard. Jesus Christ, help me. Yes, I said that out loud. I just want to have a nice dinner. I'm not going to sleep a wink tonight because I got to go to the doctor tomorrow, and I ever get my hopes up, and for 3 years I've been seeing doctors and it's been freaking me out. I want to make this one a little thicker because I just double did it. I could have done it with egg batter, and that would have been really cool. You guys would have been like, whoa, man, because then they really puff up, man. Just, it's amazing. But I don't have any milk right now, and so I really can't do that right well. And considering I haven't brought some form of explosive or slow poison to the show, because I mean I'd want to eat before I died, right? I put a timer on the explosive and set it down next to me and then have a nice meal. Hey guys, look, I've been really... Do you know the meaning of suffering? Man, that's all I gotta say. Kids, don't do drugs. Take care of your body. Treat it like a temple. And when you're wrestling, don't ever, ever, ever stop. When you're trying to get better, people, if you're handicapped, if you got a dream, if you want something, just don't ever give up on it, man. Just don't ever give up. It can be what makes you, okay? Sometimes the action, the fight makes the person more than the reaching the other side, man. This fight has taught me something about the human condition. That's some pretty intense stuff. I make a joke, I make a jokey joke. I'm a little pain right now, so I might be acting a little strange. Just a little strange, okay? I'm gonna go put this over here by the fryer later. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm not saying you in vain. I'm saying it. I'm saying it don't hurt at all. I'm saying Mr. Tough Guy Extraordinaire, man. It hurt so much the other day, I found a cut on me. I mean, a reasonable size cut. Had no idea it was there. Been there for a while. I just scratched at it like another, on one of my other little painful scratches, you know. Look down, I'm like, oh damn, I've been bleeding for a while. Wonder what I cut myself on. Yeah, to the last time I went to alright, now we're going to turn the fryer on because I can do this standing full straight up. Make this sauce. I'm going to get one of those cooking. He's got garlic in them. But they were at Grocery Outlet. I love that place, man. They actually offered to help out, do help the preschool out with some stuff for a barbecue. I'd like to really set something up in Springfield. Something for the kids, you know what I mean? And for the community to get together and meet each other. I think that would be, that's always so beneficial when the community meets each other. If you get a chance, read my blog, I have Thor, neighborhood, the neighborhood softball games. And, you know, keep that in mind as we look around our communities right now and how fractional they are, you know. And, you know, you know, basically you have a big old party and you bring everybody back together. You have a good dang old time. My father, when he was, I have this picture of me when I was like 2 or 3 years old. And, he's, we were, working on the Cesar Chavez Farm Workers' Rights Union thing, and I'm all like 2 years old carrying a protesting sign. I'm in the paper as the youngest protester. But he told me what the most interesting thing about doing protests was not just the protesting action and the organizing of it. He said more and more, and they'd go afterwards, they'd always protesting, they'd go out to a bar and hang out and talk about things, and more people started showing up for that than the protest. It became a real big social, you hear my computer going off in the background. It became a real big social, gathering of people. Alright, that's hot. That's not. I'll need a bowl. I'll use a plate. Alright, pickles. And whoa, didn't work very well. All right. And then I'm sure let's keep this out nice. Let's check our oil because I think it's hot. It's over hot. Let's turn that sucker down. Yeah, I'll do. Oh man, look at that. Put breading right in my. Oops. Alright. So it wasn't quite hot enough. This is done. Alright, let's go back to making the sauce real quick, because that wasn't quite hot enough. God, my back. I'm sorry, folks. I love doing this show, and actually it really helps me a lot to be able to talk to people when I'm in this kind of pain, because it takes my mind off of it. So I really appreciate the fact that I can do the show. I'm sorry if I'm groaning and moaning a lot. It's just yeah. When it becomes hard to think, that's like a 6 or a 7 on the pain scale, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Other than eating mayo off my board. Hey, they say the last thing to go on a fighter is his punch, right? And so I've been practicing martial arts just a few more years than I've been cooking. All right. Did you hear the sound of the grease change? All right. Remember I told you about cooking by sound? That's the sound of water boiling in grease. Very different sound. Really good. You can listen to food, man. I'm gonna move this right over next to it. I'm making a mess all over the place. Whoop. Right. That one's probably almost done already. And just gently get them in there. Get that. I was talking about pain thresholds, right? Yes. I went directly into the grease and pulled that out. Okay? And I'm not a professional cook anymore. I'm doing this stuff at home. I'm not sticking my hands in the grease all the time. Yes, I have a first-degree burn. No, I don't. It didn't do anything. But I am going to be smart enough to use the spoon for the rest of them. I got jokes. Sometimes you gotta be a little crazy to make it through this life. Sometimes you gotta act a little crazy to make things right. Don't worry about what other people think you're gonna do. Get up and act wacky like a nut, that's the way to go. Act crazy and like a fool. Take 'em all to clown school. Sometimes you just gotta act like a nut. Sometimes you just gotta say, what the, but I'd like to see you act crazy too. See how I chipped that up? A little crazy like a nut. Woo! I got some crazy. Would you like a little slice? Would you like to see me go bobbing for shrimp? Wouldn't that be nice?